Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Zulkifli. My name is Ahmad Nur Shahidi bin Hamzah and we are Group 4. We'll be present about Introduction to E-Commerce Industry. The first one, the transformation and dynamics of the commerce industry. The commerce sector has fundamentally changed the global digital economy by breaking down geographical barriers between consumer and business. Number two, strategic approach of the key regional competitors, which is we choose the Shopee and Lazada company. The next one is application of managerial behavioral theories to corporate decision making. To understand how this massive digital platform operate beyond the basic goal of maximizing profit. And the last one, the role of agency theory in managing fast-growing digital platform. Because e-commerce require massive capital investment, that agency theory is introduced to address inherent conflict or mismatch between the objective of the owners and the managers. That's all from me.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Afi Kumarsamy. This slide discusses about managerial and behavior theories in e-commerce. First is manager theories, which focus on strategic growth. In modern companies, ownership and control are spirits. Shareholders own their company, but managers make the business decisions. Because of this, managers often focus on salary growth, market dominance, and heavy marketing spending to expand their company. Their success is usually measured by the size and growth of the firm. For an example, Shopee and Lazada invest heavily in promotions and advertising to increase market share. Next is behavior theory, which explains how companies make decisions under limited information and times. This is called bound rationality. Instead of finding the perfect solutions, companies often make a good enough decisions, which is known as certifications. For example, when TikTok Shop disparate the market, many platforms instantly continue using their existing SOPs and strategies instead of immediately creating completely new business models. Next is agency and the government improvement in e-commerce platforms. Agency theory explains the relationship between principals and agents. In this case, the principals are shareholders such as C groups and Alibaba groups, which the agents are managers and the third-party missions. A major issue is conflict of interest caused by information asymmetry. Some missions may focus on short-term profit by selling low-quality or shadow products, even though this can be harm customer trust and the platform reputation in the long term. To solve these problems, platforms need to improve governance by using monitoring systems, seller policies, and quality controls. Although this creates agency costs, its help ensures that missions act according to the platform long-term economic growth.
Good day, Doctor. I'm Nika Dr. of Subramaniam, and today I will going to explain about comparative analysis of economic theories. Now I will discuss the three economic lenses we use to analyze how a firm make decisions. First one is managerial theory. Here, the manager is the growth driver. The objective is to maximize sales and expand the firm, similar to how Amazon prioritized market dominance early on. Second, behavioral theory. This views the firm as an adaptive coalition. It acknowledges bounded rationality where we focus on satisfying, finding good enough solution rather than perfect ones. The third one is agency theory. This is our governance framework. It addresses the information asymmetry between owners and managers, aiming to align incentives and reduce agency costs. So next I'm going to explain about final evolution, which is the e-commerce verdict. So how do this apply to digital world? Here is our verdict for the e-commerce sector. First is agency theory, very high relevance. This is the woo. It is essential for governing the chain between platforms, sellers and buyers through rating system and penalties. Second is behavioral theory, high relevance. This is the how. It describes how platforms like Shopee adapt to market uncertainty and stay aggressive. The third one is managerial theory, moderate relevance. This is the why. It explains early aggressive expansion but loses relevance as these platforms mature. As E. and Zhang noted in 2022, e-commerce is a multi-agent ecosystem, and while no single theory is perfect, together they give us a full strategic view.
This chapter applies three organizational economics theory to Southeast Asian e-commerce. First, managerial theory. Shopee and Lazada both prioritize market share over profit. Shopee ran massive mega sale to grow GMV, while Lazada over-invest in logistics. Classic empire building behavior. Second, behavioral theory. This firm are not rational profit maximizers during their funded growth phase. Both companies build excess headcount and subsidies. There is organizational slack. When performance dropped post-pandemic, Shopee cut market and staff exactly as said and much predicted. Agency theory revealed three layers of conflict in e-commerce between shareholder and executive manager, chase growth and prestige, not return. So see group ties pay to GMV and shares price between platform and merchants. Seller may fake review or sell counterfeit, so Shopee hold payment until buyer confirm. And Lazada use seller scoring to control ranking, and in TikTok Shop, influence optimized for commission over accuracy, creating a multi-layer agent conflict. Overall, information asymmetry make incentive design the number one strategy priority across the industry.
First is strengthen governance and monitoring system. Agency theory explains conflict between marketplace owners and sellers. Some sellers may focus only on profit by selling fake products and giving poor services. Therefore, e-commerce platforms should strengthen monitoring system by verifying sellers and using AI technology to detect suspicious activity. Platforms should also improve customer protection program and reward good sellers. This action can increase customer trust and reduce agency problem. Second is improve organizational flexibility and decision making. Behavioral theory states that managers cannot always make perfect decisions because of uncertainty and limited information. To stay competitive, e-commerce companies need to become more flexible. Cross-functional teams can help organization respond faster to changes in the market. Companies should also encourage innovation, provide digital skills training, and reduce unnecessary bureaucracy. At the same time, organizations should control excessive spending and staffing to maintain long-term efficiency. Third is balanced growth with long-term profitability. Manager theory explains that managers often prioritize growth and market share over profitability. This can be seen through aggressive promotion and subsidies by e-commerce companies. Although growth is important, companies must also focus on sustainable profit and cost efficiency. Manager performance should not only be measured by sales volume, but also by profitability, innovation, sustainability. Careful market expansion decisions are also important to avoid financial losses. Lastly is integrated recommendation using three theories. The e-commerce industry is highly dynamic and complex, so one theory alone is not enough. By combining managerial theory, behavioral theory, and agency theory, companies can improve governance, decision making, flexibility, and customer trust. Organizations that successfully apply these three theories together will be more competitive and achieve a long-term success in the e-commerce industry.
In conclusion, managerial, behavioral, and agency theory each provide different perspectives in explaining the e-commerce industry. These theories help us to understand the growth strategies, decision-making processes, and governance challenges faced by platforms like Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok Shop. Since no single theory can be fully explained by the complexity of the industry, combining multiple theories give a more complete understanding and support sustainable growth and long-term success.